Okay, so I know we're kind of running out of time, so I'm going to try to go over some of this quickly. Now, the scratch cat, I just want to show you a few things. Up here we have a duplicate tool. This will duplicate any sprite that you have. So say down here we have two now. They're just overlapping each other. You can just drag them apart. You can also delete by clicking the scissors here and delete your cat. You can also delete by right-clicking and hitting delete. You can also right-click and duplicate. So those are very handy. Another thing that you can do up here, you can grow your sprite. So if you click on grow and then click on your sprite, you can make him bigger. You can also shrink by clicking the shrink button on him. Let's grow him really big. Okay, and then this is the block help, the question mark. Whenever you have this selected and you click on like a block, it'll tell you over here what the block does, what it's important for. So these are all really important little tools up here. We can always go back to them. Now, what I want to do is just go over a quick tutorial on how to paint a sprite. You can also paint a new backdrop, but let's just paint a new sprite for now. And there's all these tools. There's a paintbrush, a line, a rectangle, a circle or ellipse, text. You can add a paint bucket, which will fill whatever you want with color, eraser, select bar, a magic wand to remove background, and select and duplicate, which is the same kind of thing up here as up here. So let's go over the brush. Now when you select the brush, down here you can select the brush width. So if you want a really fat brush, you can use this. If you want a thinner brush, you move it over here and then you can try that out, and that's a much smaller brush. Now if you ever make a mistake, you can just go up to the undo and it will just clear it for you. So then the line, well, that's pretty simple. You'll just draw a line wherever you want. You just click and drag. You can make as many lines as you want, different places. You can clear everything by clicking this button, or you can just clear one by clicking the undo. So I'm just going to clear all of them. The rectangle, now either you can make a rectangle with just a border, or you can make a filled in rectangle. So a rectangle with a border will look like this. If you want to make a square, you would have to hold down the shift button and then make your square with your mouse. And if you wanted to fill it in, you would use the paint bucket, or you can actually make a filled in rectangle from here, like that, as so. But if you want to use the paint bucket, you can pick any color you want, go up to your rectangle and just click. Now the paint bucket will do different gradients, so you can have a pretty gradient for your square to go from dark blue to white. And then the eraser can just erase different parts of your picture. And then of course there's text, and you can select any kind of font. Well, not any kind, but there's only a few kinds you can select in Scratch. So we'll try marker, and then you just click, and you've got to make sure you have the right color that you want. So I'm going to do black, and then I'm going to type text. Okay, so that is pretty much what you would need to know for drawing a sprite. Let's clear all that. Now, you can do the same thing with the backdrop. You can also click on the sprite and add things to your sprite. So if I wanted to add a little bow to my scratch cat, make him a nice little pretty bow on his head. Oh, you want to have this in the bitmap mode first, and then you have your brush, and I would just paint a pretty bow. Okay, and then you can even add some lipstick. How about that? We'll just want maybe a thinner line here. And I'm just gonna wear some matching lipstick. Wow. Okay. Okay, so then we have our Sprite, and then Sprite 1 we cleared. So let's do another one. I'm gonna draw with my paintbrush. I'm gonna draw a little snake. So I can just freehand draw. Not a very good snake, but you get the idea. And then you can fill it in. Oh, I had the gradient selected. Oh, I'm gonna have to undo that and do that again. And you can even go back to the paintbrush and draw a little eye, and there you have a little sprite that you can add to your stage, and you can actually code it with script. So the costumes, if you want to do any painting, you go to costumes. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to make a project called animated letters. So I'm going to go and show you what I have for my project that I did, my stuff. Animated letters, and I'll show you what they do first. So each letter will do something when you click on them. So let me show you the inside. What I have is I have a sprite. Each letter is a sprite. Some of these I drew. Some of these I got from the Sprite library. And then each one has a script. Actually, only the scratch letters have a script. And so each of these letters will do something. So that's what we're going to do today. And then when you're done, don't forget to label it, save it, share it, and add it to the Animated Letters Studio. Okay, let's start scratching.